Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kaiserreich Bulgaria. Let's continue on for last left off. So, we have some, we have some true movements down here in Turkey. They keep trying to send some reinforcements. It looks like the Austrians are trying to do a counterattack in Serbia, but it doesn't look like it's actually going so well, which is good news for us. Our Carpathians are kind of going meh. It's a very meh situation. And also down here in Galicia area, we're having some success, but not an insane amount. So, the AI still has not really figured out how to deal with this situation up here. Hopefully they will soon, and, maybe they'll also deal with all these guys that are down here in Sevastopol, because there are a ton. I don't know, we probably need more men over on this front, too. Like, Turkey is kind of a weak link right now, unfortunately. See if we can get, like, some guys to kind of counterattack into here. You might be able to counterattack across this river. And maybe we'll try to push our way over here. As soon as you're done, help against these guys. Again, I don't want non-aggression pacts with the International. That does not help me out. Because, eventually we are going to want to go to war with them. We're 28 here. Then your troops are here, 61. Defensive, pushing our way through. I want you to keep on pushing. Assuming this guy's pretty weak. Yeah, they're about like half organization, which is not bad. Like this guy is a keep on pushing out. I'll send like one cavalry divisions back here to reinforce. But I mean, you should be like kind of stuck. Yeah, low supplies does help us out. No question about that. Yeah, okay, there's too many men here. It's a little bit hard to tell exactly what we're necessarily looking at. Like, what's our current position on things. Keep on trying to push you. You're at 79. And we can push here as well. So, if we can break our way through here, I mean, that doesn't really leave us much openings, honestly, but it's more than we had before. How about this front just stop? You all push this way. Maybe you can get something done here. I mean, like, do we want to get paratroopers? Do I have the ability to really even build paratroopers? I know transport planes. So you know what? Instead of bombers, yeah, let's switch to transport planes. I know we don't have the tactical bombers, but just don't worry about that right now. We'll build a handful of transport planes. We'll get our paratroopers ready to go, and then try to land troops like in major Hungarian cities. Maybe that'll get us something good. Current fuel daily gain. Am I not getting fuel from Romania? No, let me get some fuel from Romania. Is that enough for me to gain fuel? Yes, I think. We're spending 1.3, we're getting 1.5. So yeah, we are getting slightly more oil than we're spending, which I think is good. There's 72.69 here. Apparently one of our guys got defeated, which is not fantastic news. I mean, Limburg, I think, is going to be a little bit harder to take over. Like, if Russia earlier just pushed Minsk, like, things would have been a lot simpler. If you just push your way into these empty territories. I mean, I might have to send, like, a division up there just to, help them out and realize that they're doing everything completely wrong. But I don't really know if I have anybody to send right now. Unfortunately, like, these guys need to stay here to defend against, Germany trying to encroach in. Your defense is still insanely high, while mine absolutely sucks. So maybe this attack here is not going so well. This one's working out fine. You're going okay. I mean, it could be better, but it could also be significantly worse. We've been going to push our way into Illyria. So overall, I think things are going okay. The Commune of France, hopefully they can at least hold off the Entente and them for a while. Again, we're not at war with the Entente, so it's not as big of a deal. Eventually, I do want to create like a front line up here. My reasoning for that is if the Russians just moved into these empty territories, we would be doing so much freaking better. But yet, I can't touch the Russians down here. I mean, the Russians are fighting Turkmenistan as well, but you know, you're not helping out our cause very much, to say the least. So I'm hoping it doesn't just turn into a failed campaign. All the arms. Are you not already at war? You are at war, so I'm not sure who I'm even calling you arms against. Oh, it's probably, yeah, Turkestan. Don't really care about them, though. To be completely honest, I don't think they're really that important for what we're trying to accomplish. So 61 here. 84 has almost pushed their way through. But you're pretty well defended. And we'll see if we can push our way here and then push our way to Timsvar. Could be decent. You know what? The amount of people on this front line don't need to be this high. So I'm going to create a front line like right here. Half of you go here. The other half will defend this mountain range. I think we should be fine regardless. I don't think they're going to try to push through. You know, fingers crossed on that one, but how many men are stuck here? 3 divisions, not bad. Always good to get some more kills whenever you can. I mean, I think Limburg's probably a little bit too well defended. But, like, I'm just, like, looking at this, and it's like there's 2 empty spots. Like, you could start moving your way into Lithuania right now if you wanted to, but you just choose not to. And that's one thing I don't think I'll ever understand. Like, you could do it so easily. And yet you just choose not. And also sacrificing your guys selves against the people on the border. So, I mean, they are reinforcing us with some tanks. Unfortunately, we're not piercing their armor right now, which is an issue. I'm hitting the wrong button. So yeah, I want you guys maybe to stop the attack right now. 64 is okay. 80 is not great. What do I mean, I always just send in more troops. I mean, that generally works. They're sending in another infantry division. Yeah, you guys don't need to be here anymore. Stop. Just hold position for now. You stretch out slightly. You know what? You keep pushing. What am I talking about? Keep pushing this guy that you just defeated once. That typically works out pretty well, I would say. Our men are slowly making their way up to the north, which is where I want them to be, so they can maybe get something useful done. And Bulgaria. Really, I mean, we're probably like an infantry expert, right? Outer supply, reconnaissance, night land attack plus 50%. You know, that's not bad. I think we actually, I mean, just a flat, you know, just a flat 10% attack upgrade. I think that's got to be better. 15% chance better at night, or 10% better overall. To me, it seems like it's a pretty easy choice, but I might just be completely wrong and dumb. Do you guys have any manpower? No. So, you know what? Don't even have these guys in training. No reason to even have them in training. We don't have the men to actually do anything with, so it doesn't actually help us out. So, reorganize slightly here. And the orange army is actually right. So now you can push in to all those beautiful territories that the Russians thought were better than that thought they were better than. So maybe something good will happen here. Maybe something decent will happen. Kind of doubt it. And also, they're putting a ton of troops on this little area, so that's a bit scary. Just deploy more men down here. Maybe that's what we need. apparently this attack's not going to work out. This attack's not going to work out either. I mean, we'll keep fighting. We'll keep, you know, keep shooting at them, and hopefully they will break at some point. You know, at least that's my my hope here. So 46, 80 on you. Yeah, so we're already basically making some gains for the Russians that they just decided they didn't want to do. Probably can actually shrink this down even more. Just like try to punch straight through White Ruthenia. Capitulating anybody would be good. Even though they don't really have that many men. It still would be better than the alternative of keeping them alive. Yeah, so all of you, I think, just be on the defensive. Unfortunately. How are you guys doing, by the way? Not wonderful. France is pushed in slightly into Germany. And it looks like CNT FAI are going to win very soon as well. You know, that's just a matter of time. Okay, don't attack anybody if we don't have to. The whole point of this operation was just pushing the front lines where the AI just decided not to go. And that was essentially it. So we got some more press freedom. Air Force and Navy don't matter. You know, I think we do need that 2% recruiter population. So let's just go all the way down our military path. I think that's really the best thing that we can get done. So the Russians have pushed one province into Poland so far. You know, excellent. How about you? What are you at? Your mobile combats. One of you is pretty decent. It's a troop that actually belongs to me, not from, God damn it. Okay. So unfortunately, the Germans did slightly beat me to the punch. So it's 1940. Let's get better decryption. I think we do want that. I mean, again, it'd be very nice to take this city from... How many men do you have? You have 14 and 26 divisions. So I can capitulate you. That would... pretty sure be a big boon for us, but I think we'd also need to take Krakow, unfortunately. Which requires slightly more than nothing. Like White Ruthenia, you are at about 50%. If we took Minsk, then you would just be dead, but that's not in the cards, unfortunately. What about like a massive attack on Limburg right now? 9 divisions, 11 divisions, and a force attack. We'll see if we can actually maybe push our way through. These defensive lines are going okay. To the point where I think a counterattack here might be able to push through. Anywhere else that looks like they can deal with a counter-assault? No, everything else is looking kind of at the moment. And also, I have no information on these troops, so I'm assuming they're probably taking a lot of casualties. You know, that's my assumption at least. By the way, don't be doing anything. Just stand still. Reorganize yourself slightly. And we got better planes. Let's keep going down this tree. Oh, 1941. You know what? Let's pay up at artillery. You know, while we're here. And also upgrade our fighters to fighters level 1. Hopefully we don't lose so many men on this battle. I think we might. We shall see. Excellent. Okay. So, I mean, Minsk is right here. I don't think we can really attack it right yet. How long do you get here? You get there 1 day, 3 hours. 23 hours. Okay, well... I mean, can you be there in 22 hours? Which is, I think, slightly faster. Not much, but slightly faster. So wait until the troops are all in position. You still feel confident with an attack, so you know what? Go for it. 54, 13. I mean, a 13 is not great, I will admit. I mean, 79 is okay. It's just that apparently, like, the Russians don't have enough men to, Are you in this province? Like, I can't tell where you actually are. Like, I know it sounds a bit strange that Russia doesn't have enough troops to actually support this. We don't have enough men for the whole front line. How is that possible? I mean, I guess you're fighting troops up here as well, but... No, he's got too many men dealing with Turkestan. There's too many men dealing with a situation that doesn't actually really matter that much. I don't know if there's a white peace offer between them. Like, that can happen. Kind of leaning towards no. And they're just going to be there for the rest of time. France is still slightly pushing through. I don't know what the British are doing, hopefully. I mean, they can probably take Norway and Sweden. Well, again, we're not at war with Norway, but that doesn't matter. It means they can maybe... Are you at war with, Yeah, no, you're at war with the Reichspakt. So Denmark is a good friend of ours. Denmark, Britain... If Britain can deal with Norway and Sweden, that should mean that all these troops are free to come down south. Which should hopefully provide us with some more support, which we desperately, desperately need. Okay, so Spanish Civil War is over. Good for them. I mean, I could probably, like, capitulate Lithuania if I go straight to Kovo. So that's what I'm going to do, just because I can. And I think it'll at least be, like, some sort of victory from the jaws of defeat. Yeah, their capital city's a little bit too well defended right now, unfortunately. Basically, your entire border's a little bit too well defended. It would be nice if somebody here would be more useful. Consolidate Spain. Spain, like, if you would join the... I was gonna say you join the International, that would help us out, but you only have like 23 divisions. That's not that much. And probably not enough to really change the outcome of anything. So, you guys move down here. They still do have a port, unfortunately, but not much you can do about that. Yeah, 88, 89. We'll deal with these two AOG divisions. Again, if Japan would declare war on Germany, that would help us. If the defending government could declare war on Germany, that would help us. Is that enough? No, you joined the... Ah! Everything's like really actually... I think it's going to be a failed series. I think the series we will actually lose in the end. Lithuania's still not capitulated. I really thought... You know what? If we go around like to Riga like this... I think that might actually work out for us. As weird as that sounds. You can kind of push some troops over here. Most of our lines, I think, are mostly just going to be on the defensive for now. Trying to at least clear, you know, one small area. Like, this is too well defended. Like, this is too much. Pushing our way into Poland might work out slightly better. If you can capitulate Poland, that would get about 20 divisions off the field. You're going to be at Riga in 20 hours. So I think we think here Lithuania will capitulate, which will actually delete a handful of these troops and also get them a little bit stuck. Which, I mean, it sounds good to us. Can I kill you? No, your 3 divisions is probably a bit much. So stop the attack there for now. But of course, we're going to be at war with the entirety of Mongolia as well. Assuming Mongolia actually joins the war, which I think they will. Yeah, so Lithuania's capitulated. It's going to trap a decent amount of troops into our territory. You know what? I'll give you... I don't know what I'm even giving you. What state is this? No, I'm not going to... No, don't... Can I ask for Lithuania? Can I just have that? Yeah, just give me these 2 states. There we go. So thank you very much for that. But I do think it's going to be a good time to end today's episode. Thanks for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, you can always thumb down. Subscribe, and goodbye.